YouTube land, Mr. Fix-It here. You know, Proverbs 21:9 tells us that it is better to live on the edge of a roof than with a contentious woman in a large house. Translation, better just keep her happy. Hi, how you guys doing? You probably remember from my last video when I was talking about the good gifts about, how I managed to sometimes mess things up and make my wife cry. Yeah, I've done it. I've learned, and I'm trying to save you from having the same heartache, guys. If you didn't see that video, I recommend that you go back and you maybe watch it. That's a good one, talking about some of the good gifts that you can do. But let me tell you what. It was my wife's 50th birthday. The kids had done up a theme party for her. It was all Charmed related, from the TV show about the three witches. They'd done up a special cake that looked like a Ouija board. My daughter had done up a looked like the spell book from the show. All sorts of fun stuff like that. Me, what do? What on earth has this got to do with Charmed? She cried. I thought it was cute. I came across it in a toy store here in Montana. I promise you, I did not see Woody or Buzz Lightyear, but it was a toy store with all sorts of really fun things in it. And I just saw this. I thought it was so cute. We live in Montana, wide open spaces, lots of buffalo. Turns out she's not much of a buffalo fan. She cried. And I'm not even just talking about like the Buffalo Bills. That's why it was better that I wound up getting her that one time that cast iron skillet, because then it was a better story. She really felt like I'd been thinking about her. So the good news is I have hit it out of the park more times than I've completely struck out, and I'm pleased to say that. But yeah, it's not been. There've been times it wasn't good, and I mean I've got Valentine's Day coming up. Still trying to figure out exactly what I want to do for that. I've got a few ideas. Maybe you can put in the comments below whether or not you think I'm gonna hit it out of the park again, or if I'm just gonna completely blow it. Let's see. On a scale, we'll go scale to one to 10. If you give me a 1, if I score a 1, I'm sleeping on the porch. If I score a 10, but so anyhow, I recommend. I think that you work on really getting to know your wife, getting to know your girlfriend. This is an opportunity to get a degree in your spouse. Study up, go for the PhD. Most of us are lucky to even make it out of kindergarten. Sometimes it seems like we don't really put in any kind of effort. Get to know her. Know who her favorite author is. Know whether or not she likes particular colors or a particular store. Know what her likes and dislikes are, so that way when you give her a gift, when something strikes you, she can really feel like that it was her you were definitely thinking about, because it's something that lines up with her, so that you don't wind up getting a buffalo and having her look at you and go, what on earth ever made you think that I like buffalo? I talked at one point that that getting flowers is a bad idea because they die, but you can also, but at the same time, if you want to do something like that, try potted plants, especially a flowering plant like maybe an African violet, because then it doesn't die and she can appreciate as the plant continues to grow and to bloom. Now, if she doesn't have a green thumb, that's fine. You can maybe get a succulent or something along those lines that you really have to put in some effort to try to kill. If you do screw it up, and if you do end up screwing it up, be ready to man up and go, that's not a problem. I saved the receipt. I'll take it back. I'll get something different. You liked that, but you wished it was in blue, honey? No problem. They had a blue one. I'll go swap it. You be the one to step up rather than her making her work for her own present. I definitely suggest that. I suggest that. Wrap the gift, whatever it is. Women love presentation. You come walking in and just hand her something in the Walmart bag that you bought it in, and she goes digging through and she even finds a receipt because you left that in there and forgot completely about it. Yeah, that's not good. Wrap the gift. Think about presentation. Put a bow on the thing, for crying out loud. And you know, you got some bad gifts of your own out there. I want to know about it. I shared a little bit of mine. I want to hear what you guys did. Why don't you go ahead and put your bad gifts down in the comments, and we can all be brave and laugh about it all at the same time. So, well, thank you so much for joining me this time. I look forward to seeing your comments. And if you have enjoyed this video, I highly recommend that you like it, you follow me, and you even ring the little bell to get the notices. I'm looking forward to seeing you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.